Okay. Have you died again? You have. Bad credits, please stop dying everywhere. It's very rude. Now, since the last time you played, Sheila and I have joined forces. What on earth is that? Why has Sheila's castle got a... What? Some of the castles are marked as... I don't know. See, like, that was Sheilab's castle over there. Sheila has since moved her castle. But before I go down there, it is daytime. It's coming up. It's just past midday. I'm going to go and grab me some bits. And then I'm going to showcase some of the stuff I built in your absence. But first I need plenty of flowers so I can feed my graves. I'm currently tracking the Ferocious Bear, who is the next boss that I need to defeat. I have defeated Polara the Feywalker, who was an enormous pain in the backside. Oh my goodness, but I've gained some new powers as well. In fact, let me showcase some of them. The illusion powers are pretty cool. The Veil of Illusion. Dash towards the input direction and elude nearby enemies for 2.2 seconds. Your next primary attack deals 25% bonus damage. Spawns an illusion that throws projectiles that does 40% magic damage. So your after image can attack people. And also, if you recast within the timer, you'll trade places with your after image and summon a new after image. It's pretty cool. Spectral Wolf. Send out a Spectral Wolf that deals 100% magic damage, inflicting a fading snare and weakens the target, reducing damage output by 30% for 5 seconds. It bounces to a nearby enemy after each hit. Up to 2 hits, each hit deals 75% less damage. It's actually a really, really good... the transport spell, at the very least, is really, really good. I quite like the transport spell. I'll top you up. I've got a bunch of gubbins in my inventory. I've also got a mount, chat. I've got a horse. I've named it Dusk because it's got a dusky complexion. Also, in terms of research, these are the researches that we now have. Windows, all kinds of braziers. I can make silver resistance brew. I did her yesterday. She got a lot easier with an iron weapon. I do not have an iron weapon. I just use skill. And dying a lot. Skill and dying. That's how I defeated her in the end. These up. There we go. Now, you'll notice out here I've made some adjustments. Actually. Oh no, that one's run out of bones. I must have left it on. That's fine. This is how I collect bones. You will notice that we've got a couple of nice braziers here, and Dusk over there watching the graveyard. And it's right. So I feel that this area is nice manicured grass, but in the graveyard it's a little bit less so. Got some gargoyles up on the pillars there. And some nice kind of magic-y braziers. Some statues, some benches, some nice planters. A well. The well is mostly there so I can refill water, because Dusk will die of thirst if not supplied with sufficient water. And so, yeah. You wouldn't want to log off and then log back on and your horse is dead because you forgot to give it some water. Those blue castle markers that aren't your own mean the castle heart has moved. I myself have just moved southeast of the iron mine in Dunley Farms. Ah! Okay, that makes perfect sense, yeah. This was the castle heart of Sheila. Sheila used to have her castle here, but she moved to get a little bit more space. She is currently over here. And that is where I'm going to be eventually relocating. Well, somewhat close to where she is. But we're going to go and have a look at her area in just a moment. Now, down hither is my little entryway. I keep the brazier running pretty much non-stop. Rude. Why are you attacking me there? So rude. But yeah. There's a little area for any vampires in the local area to be able to safely pop over. Get out of it, you scallywag. Little oasis from the sun. Should it be sunny? Got some gargoyles. Got some nice planters around the place. Wow. That moose is like, this was not what I planned. Fair. It's not what I planned either, moose. Rude. You need to die. Thank goodness I was able to get out of the way. Now that I've actually equipped a high-powered weapon, the end is no longer has a yellow name. Thankfully, they can't damage my buildings, which would have been enormously annoying if they could. It's going to take me a while to get through, unfortunately. Hi. Also, I am a lot more powerful than I used to be. It's still an end. Oh. That hurt a little bit. Not gonna lie. Also hurt my pride quite a lot. Come on. What on earth is it attacking? Is it going for the moose? Oh, it can break my stuff. Really? Oh, wow. I wasn't aware that it could. That's incredibly annoying. Oh yeah, I know it's a PvP server, Leafin, but as far as I was aware, you couldn't damage a player's castle unless they had... I'm going to need this stone body. Unless their castle heart was decaying. Duly noted. If ever a Dapperling had wondered why we wage war against the trees, now you know. They break my bloody planters! Never forgive. Never forget. Holy Burke. Last I saw the castle, it was just a few sticks of wood. We've been busy, to be fair, yeah. Right. I'm just gonna get a couple of things planted, fix up my planter, and then we're going to ride over to where Sheila now lives. It won't take me long on dusk, which is significantly faster than normal. Right, exterior, we want structures, planters, dunk, and... oh. Can I not place it? Is there... Oh! I just need to repair it. Ah, okay. That was nice and easy, I suppose. Hey, you Hollow Soul. Let's go and drop these back off. I may get up to where Sheila has moved to by the time that night is over. Maybe, if I'm fast. Let's see. I need to organize my inventory better. I've actually got better places to store almost all of this. I'm just being silly about it. Good night, Animation Girl. Need to constantly top up the bones, though. If I'm off more than a day, then that lower brazier will start to suffer a bit. Split these in half. Of course, I picked up more bloody grave dust. Oh, well. I will drop it off at Sheilab's. It can be a gift. And then dusk. Actually, since I'm not going to be partying up with anyone, we had some great fun the other day. Belial, Demi of Derp, and I, and also who else was it that was with us? There were a good number of us, and we ended up having some very amusing. Oh yeah, no, it wasn't Perpetual Count. No. But we had some very amusing shenanigans trying to hunt bosses, but none of us were clammed. There were 4 of us, though. Alright, let's follow the road. More or less. I need to find myself a wolf or a bandit or something to eat. Oh, wow. That is a very, very high stairs there. This is Kira's place? Has Kira always been down here? Perhaps. I don't remember them being set up there. Yeah, for non-clan, the friendly fire was amazing. It was just loads of shenanigans. And then Belial was Leroy Jenkinsing into Nicolaus. It was just an absolute mess. It was the best kind of mess. People were hunting Gorswine and Lydia, and Gorswine and Lydia ended up fighting, I think, at one point. It was just craziness the whole time. Ouch. Problem with horses. They do kind of eject you if they take damage. Hi. And then... Don't shoot my horse, you scoundrel. Move. Come here, you. That's a bit better. Thank you for killing the wolf. I don't care that it's low blood. I just don't have much blood. So it doesn't matter if the quality's a bit garbage. I'll replace it with something else. Also, I'm suspending my hunt for quality 100 servants. Because it was pointed out that the blood quality is not linear. Whilst a 100 quality blood servant is going to have a guaranteed improvement over like a 10 quality blood servant, it's not a linear increase, and there's a lot of variance between two servants of the same quality. So I'm going to be taking a little bit more time to properly explore all of that. Aavak, I may be wrong, but doesn't spear do more damage to living enemies? No, it does more damage to creatures though, so wolves, for example. The closer to 100, the more drastic the expertise, actually, Aavak. That's not... Was it Mai who was saying it? Mai was explaining that... yeah, Mayan Lingua was saying it. That there was drastic differences between two of their servants, one an 84 and one something like an 82. But the 82% blood quality one actually had the higher expertise by far. I don't have prisons yet, unfortunately, so can't be doing that one just yet, but I really need to not be in the sun. How about I hide over here? Oof, just in time. Oh, if a servant dies during a venture, their expertise is re-rolled with guaranteed lower rates. Wow, I didn't know that. That's very interesting. Right. Let's go! Gallop, gallop! Also, a spear on horseback is amazing. Just saying. I don't want to fight. No, no, no. This is basically where I got my horse from. There's a race course just across the way. Over there. And yeah, you just go up there and you get a horse. You literally just show up and you're like, haha, hello horse. You're now mine. And the horse is like, okay. The humans around it have varying degrees of not okay things to say about it, but the horse is just, yeah, alright. You don't eat horse, you only eat people. That's not true. I will totally eat a horse, but the horse doesn't know this, so the horse doesn't need to know it. Oh, thank goodness I accidentally dodged that, because that would have been nasty. Don't worry about me, simple peasant folk. I'm not here to eat you or steal your babies. Yet. Maybe when I move in. Lots of nice, very nice areas around here, it seems. This is up where Belial lives. Uh-oh, Vincent the Frostbringer. No, it's okay. I don't need a demonstration. Thank you, though. Oh, really? Another one? No, I don't think that's a V-blood, thankfully. No, thanks. That group are able to shoot Molotov cocktails, apparently. Yeah, this is Lady Sheilab's area. Where does Lady Sheilab keep her her roofs? I don't know. Oh, this is probably Lady Sheilab right there. Oh, do you not have a roofed hall yet, I wonder? Got a little graveyard though, that's quite useful. Oh, it's actually a lovely little area that Lady Sheilab set up. This is wonderful. I like it a lot. A lot of nature here still. This is a really nice place, actually. Yeah, Lady Sheilab has chosen an absolute banger of a place. That is probably Lady Sheilab in there. See, the funny... the grim thing you could do in this game is if you were like, I never kill anyone. I never fight anyone. No. This is not a thing that I would do. No. I do not partake of the violence against my fellow kind. However, I do occasionally drag them out of their coffin while they're asleep and put them in the place where the sun is going to be very soon. It's not my fault they didn't wake up to move. You could totally do that. And I find that hilarious, that you can actually just drag people out of their coffins while they're asleep. But yeah, this is wonderful. Lady Sheilab's done an absolute amazing job up here. Oh, do sleeping vampires not die in the sun? Wow. I tested on cow. I love the hapless hollow. He's like, yeah, no, I tried. It doesn't kill him. That is glorious. That's such a... wow. So, can you diabolize... diabolize... I think that's how you spell it. Your fellow blood drinkers? Not really. Well, I mean... kind of, yeah. But it depends on the settings. You can share blood. You can... basically, let me show you. I'm fairly certain that you can't feed on another... Well... Actually, you know what? I don't know. In PvP, can you actually feed on someone else? Because I know that you can do this. I can expose a vein and share my blood with someone else, and they'll get half of my blood at my blood quality. But I don't know if you... Like, on our server, though it's PvP, it's generally a very dapper sort of PvP. It's mostly there for people to experiment with duels and the likes. But... Oh, it's Blood Moon. Nice. In regards to... actual like PvP, I really don't know. I don't know. Yeah, no, sure, Lucian. I'm happy for you to come for us to give her a test. I'm to the north of the fields here. By the time you get up here, I will be looking around these locations. I am thinking of moving up here as well, since it's going to be much more kind of my level now. Ooh. I bet that is... that has to... No, that's going to Do you think that's going to have, like, a camp on it, chat? Because I was going to say it's definitely going to have a camp, but it's got a camp right there. Could I be a vampire lord overlooking a town? Might I take that town under my wings? My giant bat-like wings? After they're downed, you can drink their blood. Oh, you can just drink their blood like a V-blood. Wow, that's amazing. I approve. I greatly approve. Wreck the traveling trader. Let's not fight. Thank you. No, no. No, no. It's okay. No fight today. Okay, so this place. Am I going to settle a bit? I don't think this one is one for me. But over there, maybe. Over there, maybe. Over there, possibly. Quite possibly, actually, depending on if there's a castle there or not. If not, maybe there. This one, I mean, it's nice up here and all, but... Actually, this little area here is actually very nice. And look at that. It's symmetrical, too. How rare. I mean, that part's not symmetrical, but that's okay. We can forgive it these small failings. Very, very symmetrical. Hi, how are you and Lady Sheila doing today? I'm doing very well. Lady Sheila is very tired. Lady Sheila may be watching from her phone, from bed. I'm not sure, though. This is a very nice and expansive area. I could do a lot of good over here. 2 approaches. Each one immediately just 2 stairs down. Maybe. Very much maybe, actually. Let's go over there, though, and have a quick look. Yeah, I'm strongly considering moving up here. I'm gear score 41. This is starting to be more the sort of area that I'm going to be looking for materials in. Don't mind me, fair humans. I'm simply perusing the area to see if it's fit for my habitation. Up here it's got a lot of room. It's got a lot of room up here. It's really, really spacious, and that's on the 2nd level. And then with a bit of extra room down below as well for things like courtyards and gardens. Could even keep it semi-wild. Oh yeah, I'm definitely liking that. Okay, that's a very big possibility. This one. We'll check this one next. And then on from that, we'll explore the next. Hello, goodbye. Also hello, also goodbye. Shh. Don't mind me. Having dusk has made this so much easier. Oh my lord. I don't want to know how much of a pain this would be if I was doing it on foot. Even in wolf form it would be a bit rough. We've still got plenty of the night for me to explore though, which is great. And up here. Okay, yeah, it's a nice simple area, this one. No frills. Just a nice, reasonably sized flat area. Not much in the way of resources up here, but decent all the same. Right, final one. I'm just curious about that one. That one looks too good to be true. Yeah, I'm looking for a place to set up shop. Basically, Dark Helmet. I mean, I've got a base at the moment, and it's quite functional, but I'd like a little bit more room. Now I know a bit better what to look for. I've got a decent little area in the new player area, but I would like to have a bit more space. Well, I will have the same amount of space regardless. Like I've got 80 tiles worth of space in my current place, but it's narrow and twisty. I would like it to be able to have a much larger, more contiguous kind of central area. I think that would be quite nice. Yeah, we need to go north, not south. According to the devs, you will soon be able to tame animals as well. That's going to be amazing. Moving is going to be a pain though, Aavak. We only have one heart, and to remove it, you have to first remove everything else. Yeah, I know. Lady Sheila went through that earlier. But you see, here's the amazing part. Here's the truly great bit. Lady Sheila is already up here, you see. And because of that, I can build some chests in Lady Sheilab's area and slow boat all of my gear up into those chests. You see? It does suck in many ways, but it's definitely something I can do. Ooh, this area is actually available. Wow. This is tempting. Gem nodes aplenty. Quartz. Large rock deposits that I could use explosives to mine. Ooh. This is maybe a winner, actually. This is maybe a winner. Oh, Leafin, that would be fantastically kind of you, yeah. Yeah, that would be a huge help. Because it's going to be a massive pain. So, from here, I would overlook the road to whatever area this is. The Fortress of Light. That doesn't sound like a good place to be. Emberleaf Grove. I'd be just north of the racecourse. It'd have planks, cotton, copper ingots, and horses down there. Scrolls over there. Regular gems over here. Something else up there. A cave. Glass, quartz, morning lily, and scrolls. Fish oil, wood thread. Yeah, we could definitely make this a place. No idea what's in there. Something interesting, no doubt. Gem dust, reinforced plank, sulfur. Yeah, we've got loads of things, and it would make the transporting of things a lot easier to move them from here up to Sheila's pace and then move them across. Dark Helmet, isn't it close to a village? It is, yeah. 2 villages right there. Is that going to be a problem for me? I don't know if it would be, so by all means let me know. It won't be a problem. Good. Alright then. Let's have a look at what I can build to use as storage. Probably the bookcases. Planks and copper ingots are what I'm going to need. Alright. This is it. This is what we're going to be doing, chat. I know, a little bit boring, but at the same time, also useful. I'm going to gallop my way over to Sheila's place. Or trot my way, I guess. I'd need a door here and a door there. But you know what? The beautiful thing about this is both entrances are on the same side of this one area. There and there. So it'd be very easy for me to have my walls just literally reach down, and that would seal that area off. But before I get too excited, is there actually a path over here? No, there isn't. I wasn't super fond of the idea of there being a secret route along the cliffs to circumvent my defenses. It'd be like the Battle of Thermopylae. I would not approve. Good day. Goodbye. I am going the longest way. Why? Good day. Goodbye. Not here to fight you. You've got a doggo. I wouldn't want to. Not because I fear the dog. I just wouldn't want to hurt it. That being said, that's incredibly bold of me, considering I'm in an area that I've never been in before. So, you know, iron node there. I don't believe I've got a weapon capable of mining that, unfortunately. But we'll see. Right, I'm going to make my way over to Sheila's, and I'm going to set up a bunch of bookcases that are going to be able to store vast amounts of wealth. And then, not long after that... Oh my lord, why so many patrols? Not long after that, I will start ferrying resources up from my base down south. Some I will simply distribute though. I will drop a bunch off at Demi of Derp's place, I think. Basic resources that I can later replace with reasonable ease. I'm not going to leave behind my greater blood essences or anything like that, but since Demi of Derp does have a base right next to the starter zone, and oh dear, can I not interact with that? I cannot. Well, poop. Let me get out of the sun then. This will do. But I will drop off things there that new players will be able to make use of. I think that would be a good thing to do. Okay. Matt, how is this game? I mean, I'm really enjoying it. Crap, I need to go home, make more chests. It's okay, I'm not gonna, like, you know, flood you with stuff. But yeah, I've got a good couple of chests worth of random gubbins just of building materials. A lot of it I'm going to be bringing up here because I'm going to need the stone, I'm going to need the planks, all of that sort of stuff. But yeah, I've got a decent amount of random things. Oh, Lady Sheila is up. Did you get up, Lady Sheila? Were you enticed by the sound of V rising? Tell us the truth now. Did you go to bed like 3 hours ago and you're like, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I will just have Aavak on the stream on my phone. Good sleeps. I'm gonna sleep for a normal, healthy amount of time. And then it was like, but Aavak is at my place, and Aavak is talking about things, and be rising though. Yep. It's now Sheila rising. I approve. Also, this is Sheila. Alright, let me get a better shot. There we are. Very Sheila. Ultra Sheila. Let me also turn off that marker. Tonk. Look at that hair. Sheila does look snazzy, yes. Powerful Sheila, yes. Appropriately purple, yes. Oh, Sheila has gone offline. What? That was rather sudden. You scared her away, chat. Naughty. Deceived. It's okay. But yeah, Sheilab's actually come a really long way. Sheilab's gone there really quickly as well. And without any kind of power leveling or anything like that. I think the full extent to which Sheila made use of the fact that we're in a clan and she could access my castle was in the very beginning. She raided my graveyard for skeletons so that she could have a decent amount of bones for her mist brazier. And for that, she paid the price of being nommed on by my much more difficult ghouls. Before I was like, yeah, let me just change the tombs from spawning ghouls to spawning skeletons, and we'll just leave it like that for a day. Then scallywag ghouls. But yeah, Sheilab's got an absolutely amazing area. And while I was streaming Shipbreaker, Sheilab was up here scouting around, finding a place to set up, and just generally looking for a nicer location. And she's done an amazing job. Absolutely stellar work. Got killed by ghouls, never went back. Oh. Someone is knocking the door. I'm gonna leave to Sheila to open that door. It's not my castle. Dunk, 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 dunk. I'm gonna need to get some planks. I think they might be needing to get in though. I don't know which one they're at. Hello? Oh, it's Malachi. Poor Malachi was outside just hiding in the shadow of a tree. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you. That's super useful. Well, that's incredibly kind of you. I'll pop these down. Where should I put them? You know what? I'm gonna pop them over here if that's okay, Sheila. It's only a temporary thing, and then I'll tear them back up again. But what I want is to have enough room for me to transport a decent amount of stuff up here. This is incredibly kind of you, Malachi. Thank you so much. There we are. 5 of these should be more than enough for me to dump an awful lot of gubbins. Let's drop all of these off. It's okay. I did similar in your base to move up here. No, exactly, exactly. That's one of the advantages with having clanmate. Though on the server right now, we've got it's basically duos. So each clan can only have a maximum of 2 people. You can play solo if you particularly want to, but and indeed for the first like 2 streams, that's what I was doing. Here you go, Malachi. Doors are open, buddy. Thank you ever so much for the copper. I will bring... I forgot exactly how much it was, but I shall reimburse you once I've moved everything up. Right, time to go and start loading up on gubbins now, I think. Sheila, is it okay for me to leave the door open for Malachi to get out? Oh, excellent. Actually, Malachi's coming with me. That'll be perfect, yeah. Cheers. Leafin, you're more than welcome to come along for the ride as well, if you'd like. Yeah. Whee. Aavak, how would you rate this game? I've had... Okay, so I've seen you asking quite a few people, and if you don't mind me interpreting that, and the way you've been posing your questions, it sounds like you're really on the fence on whether to get it or not, and you're trying to find someone who can offer you advice on whether you should or whether you shouldn't. So what I will say is, since I got the game, I have had an absolutely criminally large amount of fun. I have played it on 2 successive streams, you know, for many, many hours. And then following that, area discovered, haunted iron mine. I see. Duly noted. Following that, where am I going? Ah, there we go, good. I have played offline as well. I've recommended it to several of my friends, like, off stream, who I happen to know are into these sorts of games. So if you watch my content and generally find that you like the same games that I say I am enjoying, and for the same reasons that I say I'm enjoying them, if that's the case, then we've likely got similar taste in games, and at that point, I'm willing to offer an unreserved recommendation. If you like the same sort of games that I do, in general, then I would say that you will like this. Obviously, you know, if we've got quite divergent tastes in games, it becomes harder to recommend. It may still be for you, or it might not be. But to put it another way, I bought this, and, you know, because a couple of people had said, oh yeah, it's basically Vampire Valheim. And I was so enamored with Valheim, but never really felt that I had paid enough for the amount of fun I had out of it. And this is going to sound stupid, because it's not like the money I spent on this went to the Valheim devs. But I immediately went ahead and bought the DLC as well. So it was a reasonable cost. It wasn't just like £15 for me. It was something closer to like £40-50. But I was like, yeah, okay, so I've looked around a little bit. I spoke with a couple of my content creator friends who are also very heavily into this game. And people, again, in a similar way, with whom I share a lot of tastes in games. Like, I like the same games that they like, for the same reasons that they like them. I went completely the wrong way. And so them really, really enjoying it, and their description of it was enough to sell me on. And I bought it. And so with that in mind, this wasn't a £15 purchase for me. This was more like a £50 purchase. I am absolutely satisfied with the money I spent on the game. Now, that's always a little bit more of a tricky thing to say, because different people are going to have very different available funds. And so money's going to mean a very different thing to a lot of them. So, you know, you'll have to understand that mileage may vary, but yeah, I have had an absolutely staggeringly great deal of fun with this. I am 100% happy with my purchase. And also, interesting note, I bought the game, and I bought the DLC. And it was like 6 hours later, before I'd streamed it, but I bought the game, and I bought the DLC, and I was gearing up for the stream. About 6 hours later, the devs sent me keys. Ah! I hadn't asked for the game. They just sent me the key. I was like,